Hi guys! In today's video, we are going to talk about factorization. But first, what is factorization? Factorization or factoring consists of writing a number or another mathematical object as a product of several factors, usually smaller or simpler objects of the same kind. First, we are going to talk about factoring monomial. What is a monomial? A monomial is an expression that is the product of constant and non-negative integer powers of x. An example of monomial is 8x raised to 5. These are the several factors which are simpler objects but of the same kind. We have here 2x squared, quantity 4x cubed, which is the same kind as the original, which is 8x raised to 5. What we do here is we multiply the coefficients with the same variable, then add the exponents. Here is another simplified form of the term 8x raised to 5. 8x, quantity x raised to 4. We multiply the coefficients, which are 8 and 1, then add the exponents, which is 1 and 4, which will be equal to 8x raised to 5. Here is another one. 2x times 2x times 2x times x raised to 3. We multiply all the coefficients, then add the exponents, which will be equal to 8x raised to 5. And that is how we factor monomial. Next, we have factoring binomials. What is a binomial? A binomial is a polynomial with two terms. Here we have a squared minus 4. These are perfect squares. When we say perfect squares, it is the product of some integer itself. In factoring this perfect square, we think of two factors that will be equal to negative 2 when we multiply and 0 when we add. So it will become a squared minus 2 raised to 2. 4 here has a simpler object, which is 2 squared. Then the two factors are a plus 2, quantity a minus 2. And that is the final answer. Next, we have 3x plus 15. What we're going to do here is getting the greatest common factor, or GCF, which is equal to 3. The GCF of x plus 5. Therefore, 3 quantity x plus 5 is the simpler or smaller object of the same kind. To check, we are going to use distribution property. In distribution property, we are going to multiply 3 to the inner terms. Distribute 3 to x, which will be equal to 3x, then 3 to 5, which will be equal to 15. have another example, which is 12y cubed minus 18y to the 5th power. We have the answer 6y cubed, which is the GCF, quantity 2 minus 3y squared. Therefore, that's the simplified factor of 12y cubed minus 18y to the 5th power. To check, we are going to use distribution property. Distribute 6y cubed to 2 minus 3y squared. It will become 12y cubed minus 18y raised to 5. And that is factoring binomial. Now, we are down with factoring trinomial. What is a trinomial? A trinomial is a math equation that has three terms which are connected by plus or minus notation. We have the example for trinomial. X squared plus 8x plus 15. In factoring trinomial, we are going to think of two numbers or factors that if we multiply it, it will become 15, and if we add them, it will be equal to 8. I thought of x plus 3, quantity x plus 5 as the factors. To check if that's the factors, I'm going to use ladder method for finding factors. 15 has its factors 1 times 15, which will be equal to 15. Then 3 multiplied by 5, which will be equal to 15. And that's how I get the factors. Then for checking, I will be using FOIL method, which stands for first term, outer term, inner term, and last term. What we're going to do here is we multiply the first term, outer term, inner, and last term. First term first. X times x will be equal to x squared. Then outer term, x multiplied by 5 will become 5x. Then inner term, 3 times x will become 3x. Then last term, which is 3 multiplied by 5, is equal to 15. What we do here is we add the like terms, and it will become x squared plus 8x plus 15. Next, we have x squared plus 5x plus 6. In factoring trinomial again, we are going to think of two numbers or factors that if we multiply, it will become 6, and if we add them, it will become equal to 5. I thought of x plus 2, quantity x plus 3 as the factors. To check them, we are going to use ladder method. These are the factors that is going to be used for these terms. To check, we are going to use the FOIL method, which stands for first, outer, inner, and last terms, which will be equal to x squared, 3x, 2x, and 6. Then we add the like terms, which will be equal to x squared plus 5x plus 6. And that's the final answer. Now, try this out. First, we have x squared plus 3x minus 40. Second, we have x squared minus 7x plus 12. Lastly, we have x squared plus 5x plus 6. Answer it out. I know you're answering. Now, let's answer the question. X squared minus 7x plus 12. The terms I thought is x minus 3, quantity x minus 4. 3 and 4 are the factors that if we multiply, it will become positive 12, and if we subtract or add them, it will become 7x. To check, we are going to use 4 method. First, outer, inner, and last terms is equal to x times x. Yes, it's x squared. Then x times negative 4, which will be equal to 4x. Then we have negative 3x and positive 12. We're going to add them and it will become, yes, it is x squared minus 7x plus 12, and that's the final answer. Next thing we have x squared plus 3x minus 40. The factors are x minus 5, quantity x plus 8. These are the factors of 40 and 3. To check, we are going to use FOL method again. It will become x squared plus 8x minus 5x minus 40. And we subtract the like terms and it will become x squared plus 3x minus 40. And that's the final answer. Did you get the same answer? Good job! Lastly, we have factoring polynomials. What is a polynomial? A polynomial is a sum of monomials. An example of polynomial is x cubed minus 4x squared plus 3x minus 12. What we do here is to separate the terms. For x cubed minus 4x squared, we have x squared, quantity x minus 4. We just simplify the terms using the factoring binomials. Then for 3x minus 12, we have 3, quantity x minus 4. Therefore, we have x minus 4, quantity x squared plus 3. As for we have x minus 4 in both terms, we make it as 1. And that's the final answer. Next example, we have 27x cubed plus 64y cubed. As you can see, this expression does not have the same variables, which is x and y. As you think, 27x cubed is the answer for 3x times 3x times 3x. Then 64y cubed is the answer for 4y times 4y times 4y. Therefore, 27x cubed plus 64y cubed is equal to 3x cubed plus 4y cubed. It will become 3x plus 4y, quantity 3x squared minus 4y times 3x plus 4y squared. And that is the simplified term of 3x cubed plus 4y cubed. Next we have 3x plus 4y. Then we multiply 3x to the second power, which will become 9x squared plus the answer for negative 4y times 3x, which is 12xy. Then the answer for 4y squared is 16y squared. And that's the final answer. Next, we have another example, which is x cubed plus 8. X cubed here is x times x times x. And 8 here is 2 times 2 times 2. Therefore, x cubed plus 8 is equal to x cubed plus 2 cubed. It will become equal to x plus 2, quantity x squared minus 2x plus 2 squared. And if we simplify that, it will become x plus 2, quantity x squared minus 2x plus 4. And that's factoring polynomials. Have you learned something in the video? If you have any questions, feel free to comment down your suggestions for our next video. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe.